Hello everybody, happy tax season if you're in the United States like me. The tax deadline isn't until mid-April, I think, but I just like doing my taxes early. I'm a paperwork person, I like accounting, I love personal finance, I love budgeting. I just love tracking everything and knowing that I've got things filed and I'm not rushing to meet a deadline in April. Related to tax season, I have to pull this up. The headline I saw this morning was the IRS fires 6,700 employees amid tax filing season. For those of you not in the United States, the IRS, which is the Internal Revenue Service, that's the tax collecting agency of our federal government. You know, this is just probably going to be a chaotic situation, but you still have to do your taxes. And I should also say here, I am not a professional tax expert. I'm just filming this as entertainment, something to just feature on my channel. I use TurboTax as the software or platform for preparing my taxes. I like to just kind of make a list of things I should be looking for. By that I mean I just document the sources of income I should be reporting. I don't want to forget anything. My W-2 form, because I am a 9-to-5 full-time office worker. And then I have different side incomes. So I've got 2 high interest savings accounts. And then I also have dividend income from 2 different sources. You'll probably be wondering, but Hannah, didn't you forget YouTube? I actually became monetized. So I just crossed over into being a YouTube partner at the very end of 2024, and I did not actually receive my first check from YouTube until January of 2025 last month. So I have no YouTube income to report for 2024. Those are the things I'll be reporting on my tax return. I'm not gonna go through every single line item detail just because I don't disclose all of my personal info here on the internet. I figured since it's a cold day, I just wanted to be cozy for this because I'm gonna be spending the next couple of hours indoors. I've got some delicious soup here from a local cafe. The cafe is called Turtle Bread Bakery. I actually worked there over a summer when I was in college. It was the summer of 2014. This is their spicy red lentil soup, and it is vegan. I believe it's also gluten-free. If you're ever in the area, definitely check out Turtle Bread. I just logged into my TurboTax account. My estimated time for completing my tax return this year will be 1 hour and 57 minutes. I actually am a huge fan of English Premier League soccer, so I figured I would turn on a soccer game and see if I could complete my taxes within the time that it takes to watch one of these replays. I'm gonna turn on the Aston Villa Chelsea game. Also too, in case you guys were wondering, I'm not sponsored by Intuit TurboTax. This just happens to be the tax preparation platform that I use. So let's see, it's checking for my wages and salary. The next page is asking, did you make any money from interest? And that is true for me. The next question, did you sell any stocks, bonds, mutual fund shares, or other investments? No. Did you own or control a foreign bank account, trust, or financial asset? Definitely not. I'm only doing all my financial things here in the United States. I'm gonna begin with the top row, which is my job, W-2. I've got that W-2 form in PDF format. I'm just gonna be uploading it into the TurboTax portal. I'm gonna move along to the next row of this table that they've laid out for me. It's the self-employment income and expenses. I think this is just gonna be a bunch of zeros. This is the next piece I'm interested about. It says refunds received for local/state tax returns. This sucks. It says, let's see if your 2023 Minnesota refund is taxable. No, I mean, come on. It's saying, good news, your 2023 Minnesota refund is not taxable. So that's good to hear. Okay, let's move along here. I think it's asking about contract gigs. That is gonna be a bunch of no's. I was just a full-time W-2 employee in 2024. I'm just breezing through these rows. The very last one that I have to tackle is the 1099 dividend income and the 1099 interest income. I'm looking at this Chelsea game in front of me. The boys are at minute 40, so I haven't even made it to through the first half. So I think I'm gonna beat the time estimate that TurboTax gave me at the beginning of this. Aside from this high yield savings account paper, everything else is a PDF. So I'm just gonna upload those and then make sure that the data imported correctly. So I have Moo Financial. That's one place where I invest in stocks. And then I have an Apex Clearing. That's the name on it, but it's actually in fact SoFi Investments. It looks like Moo's in here, Apex Clearing, aka actually my SoFi investment account, but I need to add the interest income I made from my 2 high yield savings accounts. Okay, that should be it for the high yield savings account number 1, the one that I have with SoFi. I won't be able to upload this electronically. I could have scanned this earlier. This is a much smaller bank account. It's just a very tiny interest amount that I made. That should be the very last thing I have to punch in here for my taxes. I'm gonna go down, select add investments one more time, add the bank. Let's see, it didn't work. So I'm just gonna snap a quick photo and then upload it via my phone. So I'll be right back. Okay, did it go? Okay, I'm back. I snapped a quick photo. I airdropped it to my computer. Let's see if TurboTax can recognize this. Oh, shoot. And it does need a PDF, JPEG, or PNG. This is so annoying. Last stinky little form, of course. One thing I could do, actually, let me go over and just log in to my Axos bank account, and I bet I could just easily download a PDF form there. Oof, okay, I was able to get into my bank account, download the Form 1099 INT. Now they're just gonna check all my info. Yay, I had missed something in my initial typing in of the info. So now it's saying that my Minnesota refund is gonna be $855 and I owe $255.58 technically to the federal government. So that's gonna come out to a net of $600, and then of course minus fees for paying for the TurboTax service. So now there's gonna be a expert final review. All of my calculations are correct. Amazing. Thank you so much for checking for me, TurboTax. They're showing me exactly how long it took. It says, you crushed it this year. Your time was 1 hour and 53 minutes. So I came in 4 minutes under what they said it was gonna take. The Chelsea game is still going. They're a few seconds away from the end of the game. Boom. Officially done. Aston Villa won it. So I am going to pay with a credit card. 1 second. Ooh, all right, let's get this finished, guys. I'll be paying TurboTax $169 for this whole session. It's fully processed. I've got an order number, order date. It's basically the invoice. Okay, it just says double check your name, social security number, and birth date. Those are definitely the 3 you want to be perfect on your return. Cool. Looks good. Just scanning quickly. Email address looks good too. It's time to sign and transmit your 2024 returns. So exciting. I'm gonna click send, guys. Woohoo! Tax return is done. This is what it looks like. The lovely dashboard for my finished returns. I think it's a really nice layout. You can see what is owed, what you're gonna be getting, the status of it, the dates, all of it. It's super nice. And with that, everyone, I'm gonna close out this really exciting, really thrilling tax prep vlog, and I look forward to catching you in the next upload. Bye!